I guess first off, if you could please introduce yourself and, and say where you work and what do you do?
My name's Eric Peterson. I'm a localization writer/editor at Nintendo of America. I worked on some of the text in this game.
Right on. So Paper Mario, it's hitting in April.
It's coming next month. This is, as I've told other couple people, this is actually my favorite game I've ever worked on, and I've worked on a lot of titles. This is sort of, I'm infatuated with this game right now, and every time I talk about it, I end up sounding like I just get evangelizing it because it's pure awesomeness. Yeah. This is level 1 right here, and actually we call them chapters in Paper Mario games. The huge difference between this game and the other ones is that the main deciding factor is this 2D 3D switching thing, and I think you guys have probably heard of that before a little bit. I'm going to just show that off right now. So this is an area where I've got a door here. There's no way I'm going to get in there, and the way that I'm going to get in there is hitting the A button here. I'm just going to swap the whole world on its side, and now I can just walk right in there. There's some coins back there. I could go grab them, but I don't need to right now. I'm just going to jump in here, swap through the door, and then you're going to see a little bit of the combat system here. In previous Paper Mario games, it was a turn-based system where you're going to conk someone on the head with a hammer. They're going to jump and poison you with nasty breath, and they're going to it's like a back and forth, back and forth. This game really takes a totally new approach to the combat system, and that it's entirely action-based. It reminds me, well, basically it's Super Mario Brothers, New Super Mario Brothers, that kind of classic actions. You're stomping on Koopas, kicking shells, stomping on Goombas, but on top of that, you say there's little points that are appearing there, and those points are sort of the equivalent of your score, but it's also your experience points. And this comes back to the other Paper Mario. A big thing about Paper Mario games is that they're always, you always have that RPG element. You always have, you're gaining levels, you're gaining attack power, you're gaining items, trying to get new stuff. Another layer that we have on this game is the cards. It's not a huge part of the game. It's just kind of another side thing on top of the layer upon layer of awesome stuff in this game. But as you collect cards, you can actually increase the damage you do against the particular enemy on that card. So I think I just got a Goomba card. I wasn't paying entirely too much attention, but now when I hit him, as you saw, there was a little 2 that appeared there in 100. So that 2 means I did 2 damage against him. It was enough to kill him right away. And then I also got a 100 points score. So as I got more powerful, I maybe would get an attack of 3, and I would start doing 3 points of damage or 4 points of damage.
What are those guys called?
Now, these guys are called Squiglets. There's a whole bunch of new enemies in this game. We did a ton of naming. But on top of what you're not seeing that functionality of the game right now. But like every Paper Mario game, this is a game that has a totally ridiculously hilarious story. A lot of story going on, a lot of like uber villains, and and I think a lot of like Paper Mario games, it doesn't take itself too seriously. There's a huge amount of comedy in this game, and it really is a lighthearted approach to the Mario series. I mean, not that Mario games are really dark things anyway, but it's especially funny and a lot of comedy going on.